Miracle jobs are falling out. Miracle jobs are. Miracle jobs are.
I have been in a particular job that I'm working with a local government for the past 12 and a half years. I have been trying to move up the ladder, but it's been very difficult. I've been attending interviews, but it hasn't been working out. But through the job promo that started in NSPPD this year, beginning of this year, God granted me favor and I landed this job. You know why I'm testifying today is because today is the day that I started the job. And I promise God that the day I started the job, I will testify. I don't want today to go by, because that's the reason why many people haven't testified yet, because they keep procrastinating their testimonies. I don't want to do that, because I know as I testify, more blessings and more doors are going to be opened for me. And I'm testifying today because my heart is full of joy. Everybody is saying congratulations, congratulations, congratulations. And it's so joyful to see the hand of God in my life.
I am that woman or girl that comes from a poor background, an orphan who lost a parent at a young age. I come from a family that has a pattern of poverty, school dropout, everything in that family. For the generations that have seen my grandparents, my parents, my generation, and our children, we are not doing well. We have a pattern of raising and falling, but the Lord has made me break a pattern of poverty and remaining on the same level. I got a better job, an international job, that today has paid for my trip to Germany. Who is me here to be in Germany? No one from my family that has ever left the district where we are born. No, we grow up in the same district, do everything in the same district, try marriages and they fail, try this and that to earn a living and you fail. But me, I'm here in Germany with Pastor Jerry's prayer and belief. He always says, if your faith doesn't carry you, mine will carry you. We are here exchanging knowledge with people from different countries. The Europeans, I'm an African girl from a poor family, but sharing tables with the Europeans. I'm sitting with the king.
I'm into IT, and for those of us in the USA, we know that IT has like the high-paying job. So I told myself that, okay, God, this is the time that you will show yourself in my life. So I told him exactly what I want. I said, I want a full-time job. I don't want contracts. I want it to be 100% remote. I want it to be from one of the top companies in the world. I want it to be high-paying, like I had the specifics of what I wanted. I even wrote it down. Not long from that, a recruiter from one of the top companies in the world, Pastor Jerry, reached out to me. She said they are currently looking for a cybersecurity engineer. They would like to add me to the schedule for interviews. 1 week passed, I'd not heard from the recruiter. Going to the second week, she finally called. She said she has good news and bad news. She was like, the bad news is that the team decided to go with an internal candidate. She said, but on the brighter side, something that has never happened is that they had like a managerial meeting and the board of directors said, they don't want to let me go. They feel like I'm going to be an asset to the company. So they are creating a role, another cybersecurity engineer role for me, and they are adding me to the head count. She was like, so the first thing she wants to ask me is, what are my salary expectations? You know, as a black girl who is very ambitious, I went for the top, obviously, the high-end salaries. I told her what I want, expecting her to say, no, maybe I should bring it down, or they might not be able to give me what I want. And she was like, okay, sure. 2 days after that, this lady called and she said, okay, everything is looking good. They have confirmed the salary and all of that. Pastor Jerry, you always say processes, protocols, procedures will be broken for you, Pastor Jerry. I am that person. That processes, protocols, procedures were bypassed for me, Pastor Jerry. 48 hours later, opened my email, offer letter had dropped. Just as I was opening my email, I was getting a call from her. Pastor Jerry, this is my offer letter. This is my evidence. This is my evidence. Everything I asked God for. Full-time, 100% remote, high-paying. Pastor Jerry, 6 figures. So you always say, take your evidence that God gives you 10 years in 1 year, 5 years in 1 year. This is the job, Pastor Jerry, that gives people